as we promised, here's the Q&A. We're going to start off with questions that are specifically for him. So I'm going to read them out. This question is from Lizbeth. What is your favorite sport?
Okay. So my favorite sport is soccer. It's currently 6 o'clock right now. My game starts at 6:30. Arriba la América. Okay, I also go for Real Madrid for the Spain team. And for the English Premier League, I go for Manchester City.
Okay. If you weren't a teacher, what would you be? This one is from Yolanda.
If I wasn't a teacher, I'll probably be a teacher's assistant. If I wasn't a teacher's assistant, then
A soccer player.
honestly, I'll probably be a soccer player. I was really good, not to brag, but I was really good and fit.
Okay. From Yolanda as well. What inspired you to be a teacher?
So since middle school, 8th grade year, I actually received an award for having the highest math grade out of all of the 8th graders. So since then, I had an idea that I was good in math, so I had to do something with it. And going in 9th grade, I had a teacher named Mr. Nunez, and I was always getting the highest scores. And he also had an award for the student that had the highest grade at the end of the school year. And I actually received that award, and it was a $50 Best Buy card. I'm not going to forget that. And I knew since then that I wanted to become a math teacher.
Okay. How long have you been teaching math?
Man, so many years. As a teacher, 3 years. Teaching other students since as long as I can remember. Even in high school, as a student, I was teaching others. So I don't know if you're counting that. So I've been teaching math for a very long time.
Okay. What is your shoe size?
What? From who?
Doesn't say.
Okay. So my shoe size is a size 10 in men. I don't know, what would that be in?
He's a size payaso y medio.
A payaso? What does that mean?
Clown shoes.
Why?
Bigfoot.
10? Size 10 is not Bigfoot.
Pretty
You seen
big.
Shaq? Shaq is like size 20, I think. What would I be in women?
Like a 13.
Okay, maybe that's a payaso size. Size 13. Okay.
I think like 12 or 13.
Alright, keep going.
Okay. This is the last one that's specifically for you, but I want to hear it.
Okay.
It's a juicy one. It doesn't say who it's from, so I wish I could give you a shout out. It says, if you didn't meet your wife, would you be with someone else?
Ooh. Okay. Honestly,
Go ahead. Think about that.
honestly, by now, maybe I would have been with someone else. Okay? She can tell you I'm a very nice guy. Maybe when we first started going out, I don't know if I was a nice guy, but I feel like now I'm a very, very nice guy. So, I think with this personality, I probably would have been with someone else. Not to be mean.
I believe him because here's a little fun fact. He used to have all of these international girls asking him out when he was like in middle school.
International,
So,
you mean like online or what?
No, like from all over the world. Girls from the Philippines, like they obviously went to his school, but like different ethnicities and everything, they would go after him. So I definitely believe he would be with someone else, but
Yes.
he stuck with me, so
I wasn't a player though, because I did not.
he always turned them down.
I turned them. I'm
But-
being honest. I did turn them down because I didn't want a girlfriend in middle school, in the beginning of high school. I didn't want a girlfriend. I was playing sports.
Okay, now these questions I guess are for both of us.
Okay.
From Anna, are you planning on having kids?
Yes. I mean, I want to have kids. We
Yes.
both talked about it. We both want to have kids. I would like to have at least 2, but the most 3. I don't want that many kids. I don't want to have just one because I don't want that kid to be alone. So I want that kid to be growing up with someone else next to him.
And same, at least 2, hopefully boy and girl, or well, max would be 3, but I mean, you never know. And then another one, I guess, can go along with that. It says, when do you plan to have kids?
Same person?
No, that one doesn't say.
So when do we plan to have
Actually,
kids?
this one might be from Isabella.
Okay, Isabella. So when do we plan to have kids? I think in about a year
Or 2.
or 2, we're planning on having a kid. Not, I don't know about being born in 1 year, but like in a year, try to have a kid. Yeah.
So probably okay. So within like a year or 2, yeah.
I mean, wait. Would you like to have a girl or a boy first?
I don't know. I go back and forth.
I
think, yeah. Go ahead.
I want a boy first, but then when she goes to the stores and we pass through like the baby clothes, we both realize there's a lot more options for a girl's outfit. Like there's so many outfits for a girl, and she gets really happy and motivated just looking at their little clothes, So when we go shopping for like our friends' babies and stuff like that,
they're all girls, by the way.
and which they're all baby girls. So yeah, she gets really like, I don't know, more excited to hopefully have a girl in the future.
But then we also have 2 nephews, so I mean, when I shop for them, it's kind of like, okay, well, their clothes is kind of cute. It's not as cute, but
yeah, because all you see is like a Captain America or a Paw Patrol, or you don't really. There's not that many options for boys, and we all know that. But yeah, that's the only reason why maybe a girl would be better, but a boy, for me, would be a better option to have first.
Okay, so Madison asked, how long have you and your wife been together? So, been together, like we started dating, we're about to have 10 years together. So when we were in high school, we got together. And then this one doesn't say what, who, but it says, when did you guys get married? So
I guess I can take
let's
that.
see if he remembers.
We got married this year, 2019, February 16th, on a Saturday. And I don't know what else I can say, but it was that day.
We chose that date because we started dating on February 19th of 2010. So we really wanted to keep it, around those dates because we didn't want to have to celebrate a whole bunch of days. So and it's just a very special day for us. So we wanted to keep it around those dates. So February 16th, 2019 is when we got married.
Yeah, because if we would have chose February 19th and get married, it'll be on a Tuesday, right? Because Saturday
we really wanted the 19th. Ever since we were young, believe it or not, we were like, I don't know, 16, 17, already talking about it. And we always said, oh, we're going to do it on the 19th, February 19th. But I think the closest one was when we were too young. I think we were like 21 or 22.
Yeah, it landed on a Saturday.
That landed on a Saturday. And then the next one that's going to land on a Saturday, I think it's in 2021 or something like that. So it was too far from now. So we just kind of chose the closest one, which was the 16th.
I mean, we wouldn't mind getting married on a weekday, but I think Saturday is very special because you can actually invite family from, that live far away from Mexico. We had family from Mexico that came, family from Oakland, San Francisco area. So we needed a Saturday because we have a big family.
And then one that kept being asked by a whole bunch of people was, how did you guys meet? But it's a very long story because I want to be able to tell you guys all the details and everything. So we're going to save that one for its own little video because it'll be way too long if we decide to squeeze it in here. And then we're going to leave out details, and I don't want to have to leave anything out. I'm going to be spilling all the tea. I'm going to be telling all of his little secrets. And I just want you guys to know the full details.
It's a good story. So we know it's going to be a longer video if we answer that question. So we're going to save that for another video. Okay. Thank you for watching.
So we were about to start filming the how we met video. We just finished filming the Q&A, so it is the same day. We're wearing the same clothes. But we just realized that we forgot to answer one of the questions, which was about traveling. It said something about what's been the best place you traveled to, or what's been your favorite place that you've traveled to.
I guess we can. How about we say what places we've been to?
Okay.
So, from what I remember, our first big trip was to Europe. We went to Italy. We've been to France, Spain, and England. Right? That was our first big trip. And then we've been to Canada twice. And then Jamaica for our honeymoon. I did upload that video. So Jamaica was beautiful. Jamaica, and then we've also
Japan, China.
Okay, this So then this summer we went to Japan for a day, and then we went to China.
We've done that's just out of the country, but we've done Arizona, Vegas,
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
San Francisco. It's here in California, but we went, up north.
My favorite, I guess, would definitely be the Europe one, though, because my dream has always been to go to Paris. I mean, there's Eiffel Tower right there. You can't see it, but there's one here. There's another one behind the camera. Two behind the camera.
There's a big one over there.
I'm just obsessed with the Eiffel Tower. Especially in high school, I took French for 3 years, and it was just, we were actually supposed to go on a field trip, but then we signed up, we paid our deposit, but then the district was like, no, we don't have insurance for you guys, or it was a big deal, and I remember I had to cancel the trip, so I was heartbroken, because it was just, I thought it was finally going to happen. So that was in high school, and then school happened, college and work, so we didn't really have time. But we kept saving up, so when we graduated with our bachelor's, that's when we finally went, as I guess our graduation gift to ourselves.
Gift, yeah.
And it was just amazing. Well, it was also because it had been, like he said, our first big trip, out of the country. So that was exciting enough, and then being able to finally go see the Eiffel Tower in person. So that's definitely my favorite.
My favorite, I think I'm going to go with Jamaica. Yeah, Jamaica, just I think the water, how calm, relaxing it was. She's the one that pretty much did all of the research of.
I always do all the research. I don't trust him.
Hotel to get, the spots and this and that. So she did a good job because our hotel was literally ocean front. We just walked out of our room and the water was right there. It was so peaceful and quiet. You were able to walk at 12 a.m. In the morning, and it was still quiet and it's safe and this and that. It was just an amazing trip. So that was my favorite.
I definitely still want to travel. My next top 2 places are Egypt and Iceland. Eventually, maybe Bora Bora or Greece or something like that.
Fun fact.
But
Bora Bora was gonna be our honeymoon, but we ended up going with Jamaica. So I guess.
Well, Jamaica was half the price, and since we had to go during a work week, we didn't really think it was worth it.
It was during February, so yeah.
But it's still on my bucket list, eventually.
Yeah, also Greece, right? Yeah, maybe Greece. One of those. Maybe we gotta do it before we have kids.
For sure.
Yeah.
So within a year or 2.
Okay.
He said it. It's on camera.
Okay.
We're gonna hold him accountable.
We gotta do it. We gotta do it. You know, you only live once.